another episode of Vlogmas. I am very casual, cozy and cute this morning. I got back from London quite late last night after the most wonderful day. If you haven't watched yesterday's video, literally pause this and go back and watch it, because I think that's probably one of my favorite Vlogmas videos of the month. It was such a wonderful day. Really amazing to see Dior World, and if you watched to the end you would have seen that I picked myself up a little treat from Dior Beauty, something that I've been like eyeing up for a really long time, a little to me love me Christmas gift. So I've just popped that under the tree because I am going to be waiting until the 25th of December before I let myself open it and enjoy it and use it. I feel like sometimes it's very easy to just kind of like treat yourself, open it straight away and just like carry on with life, whereas I feel like it makes it a little bit more special when you make yourself wait. So yeah, had the most wonderful day yesterday, but I am home now, shattered this morning, I'm not gonna lie. It was such a lovely day, but very full on. I do find that my days in London at the moment tire me out so much more than they used to. I think it's because I've obviously got a little bit of a longer commute, and by the time you get home, whether you leave at 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock or 8 o'clock, it's pitch black, it's dark, and you're just ready for bed. So literally got in last night and headed straight for bed because we got in quite late. But it was really nice. I actually caught the train back with Alex because he was in the London office yesterday. He works in London like a couple of days a week, so it was really nice that we could kind of align our schedules and catch the train back together. So I had a bit of a train buddy yesterday, which was really nice. But this morning I'm up and dressed. I'm very minimal today. Very minimal with my makeup. I've not really done anything from my hair other than brush it through this morning, and I've just got a really nice cozy outfit on because today is actually a very exciting day. It's a day I feel like I've been waiting for such a long time. I know I spoke yesterday about the fact that I have not been curling my hair recently, and if I'm playing with it a lot, I'm really sorry. It's because it feels very like fluffy. It almost feels like it needs more oil in it at the moment. I think it's because I've just like brushed it through, and you know when it goes a little bit static. But I spoke yesterday about the fact that I've not really been curling my hair recently, and a big reason for that is just because of the length that it's gotten to. It's really funny because I know that compared to a lot of people this is not long at all, but for me this is quite a long length. This is like, I always find that I know when my hair needs a trim when it just stops holding the curl. It's actually not done too badly today. Like I feel like we still have a little bit of curl in there, but that's when I always know that a haircut is overdue, because my hair just as soon as it hits a certain length, it's like, no, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not holding it. I'm not curling. There's nothing you can do, like no amount of hairspray, no amount of heat, whether I use the Dyson Airwrap, my curlers, my straighteners, nothing. It just won't hold the curl. And I'm even finding, as I'm like watching the videos back, even some of like my straight bobs don't look like they're holding as well at the moment. Hence why I've been doing lots of slick back buns this month. But today is finally the day we're going to get my hair cut, and I'm doing a little bit more than just a cut. I'm actually doing a cut and a colour today, which I'm really looking forward to. I don't colour my hair all that often. I'd say maybe like 3-4 times a year. I have an amazing hairdresser who does like a really good job of creating such a natural colour that when it grows out no one even notices. Like I can see my roots when I kind of like do that. I can really see them when you like look closely, but he does this kind of thing where he like smudges the roots even when he first colours it, so it means that when it grows out, it just grows out super natural. We always go for like more blonde at the ends anyway, so you have this really natural like balayage. It's kind of like a mixture of a balayage and a highlight to create the most natural colour ever. And obviously I'm naturally just very mousy brown, so we use these like lovely caramel and kind of like honey tones that just creates the loveliest like highlight throughout my hair. It just creates so much like movement and texture, and I really love it. I used to bleach my hair. You guys might remember I used to have a lot blonder hair a couple of years ago, but I just found that it was damaging it too much, and especially because I'm someone that uses a lot of heat on my hair. I style it pretty much every single day. I just thought it wasn't worth damaging it like both ways. I kind of had to choose one, if that makes sense. So we don't use bleach anymore. It's just like a colour that we use. We use like a mixture of 2 colours that he kind of like feeds through the hair, and it just creates the loveliest movement in my hair. So yes, I am getting my hair cut and coloured today, and I'm very excited for the transformation because I feel like it's very overdue at the moment, and I haven't had a colour since summer, I think. Maybe the end of summer, I can't remember, but I'm really looking forward to it because, as I said, I can really start to see my roots, and it's just going to be so nice to give it such a like a refresh, a new lease of life. And I find that because it's not bleach, the colour does start to fade. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have found that my hair is looking a little bit dull at the moment, so I'm really excited to get that like gloss and shine and colour put back into it and have a really, really lovely hair transformation just in time for Christmas. I kind of feel like I maybe should have done it a little bit earlier in December because I've already had quite a few Christmas parties, I've already had quite a few events, but it's fine. It's fine, it's going to look lovely for the big day, and that is what matters. But that's not until this afternoon, so I do have a bit of time to still tick off a lot of the things on my to-do list. I need to squeeze everything I need to do today into the morning because I don't know about you guys, but my haircut and colour takes a good 4 hours. Like, I have so much hair. My hairdresser always forgets how much hair I have, and every time it's like always a surprise to us where we're like, how are we still going? It takes about a good 2 hours just to put in the colour. Honestly, it's like, it's the kind of hair where it's not overly thick, but there's just a lot of it, so it takes a lot of colour. He always has to do the mix like 2-3 times because we always run out. So yes, I need to squeeze everything that I need to do today into this morning before I go off, and just, I'm really looking forward to sitting and having a good old pamper this afternoon after a day of walking around, being on my feet all day. I'm very much looking forward to a couple of hours just sitting in the chair and getting a pamper. So, speaking of hair, I have actually had a very on theme delivery arrive this morning that I'm really looking forward to. It's one of my all-time favorite hair care brands. I'm so excited to unbox this because you guys know that I've been on a bit of a journey with like my skin, and I do feel like my hair maybe needs a little bit more TLC. I feel like it's one that we can forget about a lot because it's kind of just there and you just kind of like deal with it, you wash it, you style it, and on you go with your day. But I'm really excited to unbox these products because I feel like after today especially, I feel like this is almost just like a bit of a refresh for me. We've like hit the reset button with my hair, and after today I'm really going to be working at keeping a better care of my hair and just making sure that it's in the best condition possible. So we have some goodies to unbox from Philip Kingsley, which, as I said, is one of my favorite hair care brands. I use their Itchy Scalp shampoo and conditioner so much. I get really bad like eczema on my scalp. It's not even like dandruff, but I get really bad eczema. I have to be really careful with what products I use because I've got really sensitive skin on my scalp, and it's moisturizing, it's nourishing. I've also used the color one as well, which I really like. So I thought I would show you what is in this box because I do feel like hair care is one of those that maybe we sometimes forget about and actually could make a really lovely Christmas gift for anyone that you know, whether they color their hair, style their hair. It's one of those things where like no matter how old they are, no matter what gender they are, what age they are, everyone needs to look after their hair. So this could create a really lovely Christmas gift. So first of all, they have very kindly sent me a top up of my flaky itchy scalp. Now this is one that I absolutely adore, and I feel like sometimes when it comes to like itching and flaking scalps and things like that, people can get a little bit embarrassed. It's a little bit taboo to talk about, but this product, oh my goodness, is amazing. It's a really like high-end luxurious shampoo to use. It's not one that like smells bad or you've got to put like tar in your hair. That's, oh, it's just horrible. I remember when I was little, and I've always had quite an itchy, flaky scalp, and the products that I used to have to use when I was a kid, oh, they literally make me sick. So this is so nice to have that it still feels like a really luxurious shampoo. I still get such a lovely like experience in the shower, but it's one that helps my hair, and it's not one that dries out your hair either. I have used some flaky scalp shampoos that really dry out your hair and just, they're good for your scalp, not good for your hair. This is amazing for both. It says it's an anti-dandruff shampoo. It refreshes, calms and comforts the scalp. We then have something new that I am super excited to try. Now this is from the Itchy Flaky Scalp range as well, but this is the anti-dandruff scalp toner. I've tried a few different kind of like scalp oils and things like that in the past, and I've never found one that like sticks well. But what I kind of like to do once a week, a hair mask and a scalp oil, just to really make sure that I'm looking after my scalp, looking after my hair, and not letting it get to a point where it's like itching and getting uncomfortable again. So I'm really excited to try this because I love the Itchy Flaky Scalp range. It's such an amazing one. So this just says apply to the scalp from the nozzle in sections, distribute with fingertips, do not rinse, comb through and style, reapply as often as required. Use on wet or dry scalp and hair. Amazing! Very excited to give that a go. That's a really lovely one. Oh my goodness. And also from the Itchy Flaky Scalp range, we've got minis. That is so exciting because I am struggling at the moment with regards to like going to the gym. I don't want to be bringing like a full, you know, shampoo bottle with me. So I've been using a lot of like testers that I've had from other brands, but I do find that it's not great on my scalp, and I do start to get a little bit of itching. So it's really fab that they come in the mini sizes as well. So we've got the shampoo and we've got the conditioner. We then have something that I'm super excited about. This is the Daily Damage Defense Leave-In Conditioner. This is something that I feel like I've not used in ages, but I really have noticed a difference whenever I use leave-in conditioners with my hair. As I said, I style it a lot, I use a lot of heat, I can damage my hair quite a lot, and I find that using a leave-in conditioner alongside obviously your heat protectant spray is such a game changer with my hair. I always find that it stays so much smoother and sleeker. Like, I really don't know if you can notice, but I feel like my hair is just so like fluffy today. It just really feels like it's lacking moisture. I feel like this will be a great thing to add in that moisturizer. When it comes to leave-in conditioner, I only apply it on like the bottom section of my hair. If you apply it too high up, I do find that it sometimes leads to a little bit more like greasiness. So just on the ends, brush it through, leave it in, and style your hair as normal, and it will really help to create that like barrier with your hair, between your hair and like the heated products, and it will just help to maintain its shine, keep it nice and healthy and moisturized. Oh my goodness me, I'm so excited to have a top up of this. I've not had this in my collection for such a long time, but this is the Elasticizer. This is the deep conditioning treatment from Philip Kingsley, and oh my word, I need to smell it because it is just one of my favorite leave-in hair masks that I have ever used. Oh my goodness me, it just smells absolutely incredible. So once a week I will use this alongside the itchy scalp oil, and then those two together just refresh your hair. They hit the reset button, and it's so lovely just to sit for a couple of hours and just let it soak in. So I really love this one. It's a really great one at not weighing your hair down. I have used a couple of hair masks in the past where they've like 2-3 days afterwards, you just feel like your hair is being weighed down by the mask. It feels like heavy, it feels a little bit oily, and it's just not my favorite thing in the world. Whereas this one is really lightweight but adds that moisture. It feels like it's a drink for your hair. So I really love this one. This might be a really good like stocking filler gift actually, if you know anyone that really loves hair care, wants to be looking after their hair and their scalp. This is a really great one. Now moving on to the gifts that Philip Kingsley offer. As I said, they do some really great gifts for Christmas, and they even have their like little Christmas packaging. They make it feel really special to receive. So this is another one that I think would make a great stocking filler. This is the Philip Kingsley Little Gems Nourish and Shine. So it's basically just a travel size of the Nourish and Shine range, but it comes in the cutest little gift set. It just feels so special to receive. And look at the front, look at the little Christmas packaging. Honestly, just absolutely love that. As I said, I think that would just make such a great stocking filler. A really lovely gift to receive. It's just something if you know someone who's like looking after their hair, maybe they're going through a bit of a journey at the moment, maybe had a bit of a bad experience. This is such a lovely way of showing your love, showing you like, you know, how much you care about them, how much you know, because this is obviously the really like intense nourishing shampoo and conditioner, but they do different gift sets for the different ranges, whether you're looking for shine, you're looking for anti-frizz, you're looking for like color repair. Have a look online, I'll link them down below because they are just such cute little stocking fillers. And of course, I've saved the best till last. Now this I think would make such an amazing Christmas gift. First of all, the Christmas packaging, I just absolutely adore. I love that Philip Kingsley offer that, because I feel like a lot of hair brands don't do like specific Christmas gifting, Christmas packaging, and I feel like it just really adds to the specialness of the present. Now this I feel like would make the perfect Christmas gift to receive under the tree. This is the Philip Kingsley Moisture Balance Jewels. Diamond shine and hydration. Oh my word, is that not just so fitting for a Christmas gift? So it says on the back here, so we've got 4 products in here. We've got the Elasticizer Deep Conditioning Treatment, the Moisture Balancing Combination Shampoo, the Moisture Balancing Combination Conditioner, and the Finishing Touch Polishing Serum. I really love a serum for my hair. I feel like it's a really great way of adding that moisturizer without it being too oily. But in here we have all of the products, and honestly they are basically Philip Kingsley's best sellers, the best products to add into your collection, which is why they put them in the lovely Christmas gifting box. But if you know someone, as I said, that's looking after their hair at the moment, maybe they color it, maybe they like style it quite a lot, anyone that really wants to look after their lovely locks this is going to be a perfect Christmas present for them. And as I said, the Christmas packaging is just my favorite. I think it looks so lovely and so special. So I am going to have to choose a special someone to gift this to this Christmas, because I just can't keep it for myself. It's too pretty not to give as a Christmas gift, but I do absolutely love the products in here as well. So I will leave this linked down below along to everything else that I have shown you, but very apt for today, because I'm so excited just to give my hair a proper refresh, a proper restart, and really look after it this Christmas season. Right, I am off now to go and get the mane sorted. I thought I would give you just a quick little before of what it looks like. As you can see, it's gotten quite long, especially for me, and it's just very dry and really in need of some TLC. And with regards to the colour, it's just a little bit dull. The roots are starting to show. It's just not looking its best. So really looking forward to going and getting this sorted and having the perfect hair transformation just in time for Christmas.
Christmas lights are all around. I can see them now. It's like they spell your name. It's insane. Now we're back here once again. Holidays and cheer. But now I got my eye set on you. I'm not gonna play it safe. I'm not gonna play it safe. It's going down on Christmas Day.
You weren't expecting to see me this morning. It is the next day now, and we find ourselves with a very rare, very special bonus 2-day vlog. This is not a regular occurrence during Vlogmas. You guys know I'm normally really strict. I like to keep the vlogs to 1 day, but it is the next day. We're going to squeeze 2 days into one in today's video, because by the time I got back last night, it was pitch black and I was absolutely shattered. I think I was in the chair for maybe about 4.5 hours. I do find that my hair just takes such a long time. It was really funny actually. As I was leaving, Alex was like, how long do you reckon you'll be? You know, what time do you reckon you'll be home? And I was like, maybe 4 to 5 hours. And he was like, 4 to 5 hours. I was like, yes, that is how long it takes me to get my hair done. But I don't know about you, I would say it's totally worth it. It's because it's like very intricate what my hairdresser does. He obviously uses 2 different colours and he kind of like intertwines them and like mixes them together to create the most natural, loveliest textured colour, and I absolutely adore it. So yeah, I was there for 4.5 hours. Poor Matthew had to remix, I think twice, the mixtures, because I always go through so much. My hair just eats the colour. I don't know how it does it. Honestly, sometimes I'm like, should we just leave the bottom half because no one even sees it? But no, it's always worth it, especially when I curl my hair. You can really see the different colours throughout it. But I am so happy with my new hair. So I thought I would show you today, because by the time I got back last night, it was really late. It was pitch black. Alex had already started making dinner, so I literally got in, ate and then just wanted to get into my PJs, and I thought it was probably better to do it today anyway, because then I can show you in natural daylight. You can see the length and the cut and the color so much better. So we've gone back to my like kind of bob length, which I really like. It's only maybe like 1 or 2 inches that he takes off, but I feel like anyone with shorter hair will understand the shorter your hair is, the bigger the difference with regards to like just little lengths. I feel like it's so much lighter now. It's gone back to the kind of like length that I am happiest at where it's at. I really like it where it just kind of hits my collarbone. I think that's the most flattering length for me. And of course the color. So we have basically mixed 2 colors in this time. We kind of change it up each time. It's really funny. Matthew's got like a literal card where he writes down what we did, and I never remember. So he's also, well, last time we did this, then the time before we did that. But what we've done this time, because it was looking a little bit flat and a little bit lackluster, we've mixed 2 colors in at this time. We haven't gone for bleach again, but we've basically gone as light as you can go before you hit bleach. So we've mixed that in with the kind of like caramelly honey toned color. I really like my hair to be quite warm. I just find it suits me a little bit better. The ashier my hair, the ashier my skin looks, and I find the warmer my hair looks, the more natural my kind of like tan sits with my hair, and I'm so happy with it. So as I mentioned before, we do a little bit of a kind of bespoke thing with my hair. So Matthew smudges the roots, which is a really natural way of letting your hair grow out. It means that you don't get like a line or anything like that. Your roots just grow really naturally. We always go a little bit lighter on the ends and like around the front. I think they're called money lights. He doesn't do like exactly money lights, but we just go a little bit lighter around my face just to give that really natural like lift, which I really like. And yeah, he just kind of like blends the 2 colors in together, and it's just absolutely amazing. The work that he does is so intricate. Like literally the way he weaves through my hair is just insane. No wonder it takes 4.5 hours, but I'm so happy with it. I feel like it's just given it a new lease of life. It just looks so refreshed and perfect, ready for Christmas, which makes me really happy. So this is your sign. If you haven't booked in your haircut in color before Christmas, do it now if you can get an appointment, because the poor hairdressers are so busy at the moment. I don't know how they do it, being on their feet all day, talking to people all day. I was so tired after that 4.5 hour appointment, and I think Matthew still had 2 other clients after me coming that evening. So big respect to anyone that works in the kind of like customer service industry, the face-to-face beauty industry. I have so much respect for you right now, because I understand it's such a busy period, but it's always really lovely to catch up with Matthew. He likes to listen to my rambles for 4.5 hours. So for that, I could not thank him enough. So I'll leave down below the hairdresser that I go to, just in case anyone's around the Southampton or the Hampshire area. Matthew from the end is a literal babe. I thought I would carry on the vlog today, because 4.5 hours sitting in a chair does not make for the best Vlogmas content. It's not the most riveting video that I can give you. So I thought I would take you guys along with me today, because I've got a really fun day plan. I'm actually heading out in about 10 minutes to the garden centre, which I literally have not been to a garden centre yet. I can't believe it. I feel like it's such a pinnacle festive moment. So I'm going to Haskins, which is here down in Hampshire, which is such a lovely garden centre. I feel like they do like really good Christmas decorations. I think we might grab some lunch there. I'm going to meet my mum and my sister, so it's going to be a really lovely day. So I thought I would take you guys along with me. We can go and get festive at the garden centre with my new hair. I literally love it so much.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than
Right, so I am back from the garden centre now. It's already getting dark outside. Whenever I stand near the window, it just makes me go so blue. But they had quite a few cute things there. It was very festive. Loads of lovely like baubles. There was a really gorgeous, like very Ralph Lauren inspired theme, and I was saying to my mum and my sister that if I was to have a third tree, which I know is probably the bougiest thing ever, and especially in this house, I don't think I ever would have a third tree, but if I was to have one, I definitely think my third theme would be very Ralph Lauren inspired, very like dark navy blue, dark green, those kind of like vibes. I look absolutely spectacular. I love the tartan and the kind of like heritageness of that. I thought I would just show you what I picked up because I did buy myself a cute little purchase. They had these outside and I just thought they were absolutely adorable. They are put there as kind of like gift ideas. So this is hand-picked and planted in the Dorset countryside. Does it tell me what it is? A cyclamen window trough. That's what it says. It was £20, but I thought it was really, really cute. I'm debating whether to keep it here in the kitchen or actually put it outside in my porch. I think that might be really, really lovely, just so that all of my delivery men can see it as they arrive. I just think they're so cute. I love the festive red. They had red and white, and I was really debating which to go for because I'm not sure if I'm going to love the red theme after Christmas, but if I don't, I can always put them in the garden somewhere, plant them outside, because I just think they're so, so lovely. So that's all I actually picked up from the garden centre. But it did feel very, very festive, having a wander around, seeing all the Christmas decorations, the wreaths and the trees and the baubles. It was such a lovely afternoon. So whilst I was at the garden centre, I had a couple of deliveries arrive that I thought we could unbox together. Some beauty bits from one of my favourite skincare brands, and I thought it would be very apt to unbox them in this video because new hair, new beauty, new skincare, it's all very exciting, and I feel like now is the time to really look into the skincare you're using, updating maybe the products that aren't quite working, and just making sure that you're kind of doing the best for your skin possible, because I do find that I need such different skincare. I have so many different kind of like concerns and queries with my skin at this time of year, and Avene is one of those brands that I feel like are so amazing, especially at this time of year. They really take like sensitivity very, very seriously. They're really hydrating, really moisturizing, while still being super, super lightweight. So let's unbox what's in these together. Oh my goodness me, they have absolutely spoiled me. So I'm going to start with one of my favorite products that I'm so excited to have back in my collection, because I feel like I've not had this for a while and my skin has definitely noticed. This is the Avene Hydrates, I think it's called Hydrates Aqua Gel. And I am someone who, when it comes to my moisturizers, my morning daily moisturizers, I really like more of a gel-like consistency. I just find it so much better on my skin. It's still got the tape on, but I might take this off because I know I am literally going to use this first thing tomorrow morning. Oh, it's got such a lovely smell. It's very light, very kind of like spa-like, but the consistency of this, it's not very thick. It's more kind of like bouncy gel, which is what I really like. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that, but it's super, super lightweight and a really, really lovely daily moisturizer. So I'm definitely going to be adding that back into my daily routine, because I feel like it was one of the best moisturizers I ever used, and I've definitely noticed a difference in my skin since I stopped using it. But oh my goodness, it smells absolutely incredible. And again, same range, the Hydrates range, which is an intense serum, and this is the rehydrating serum. Now, if you're like me, this time of year dries your skin out like nothing else. I think it's going from the really cold outside to the central heating inside. It's like a lot for your skin to deal with, especially because it's such an instant like cold to hot, and my skin gets so, so dry, and I absolutely love this serum. Again, have not used it for a little while. I also really like this if I'm going to the gym a lot, and if I have been doing a lot of swimming. I don't know about you, but I find that chlorine really dries my skin out as well, and it's a really, really lovely one. It's plastic packaging, so you don't have to worry about like glass bottles breaking or anything like that. Really lightweight as well, so really great like traveling skincare, which I really, really like. But this is the rehydrating serum, and it's such a lovely one. This is one that I use morning and evening, basically if my skin just needs an extra kind of shot of hydration. I feel like that's the best way to describe this. It's a shot of hydration, a drink for your skin, and I absolutely adore it. We then have a new product, which I think I might be re-gifting this to my mum, because this is a anti-wrinkle cream, which is not something I'm overly concerned about at the moment, being in my mid-20s, but this is the Physio Lift Soothing Cream, firmness for deep wrinkles, for sensitive dry skin. And as I mentioned, that is something that I feel like Avene does so well. It's for really sensitive skin that usually can't like experiment that much with loads of different kind of products. You guys know what I'm like. The second I touch my skin, it goes really red. My skin is so sensitive. It's so like reactive to products as well, and I find that if I overload it with lots of different skincare products, it just does not respond well. So if you're looking for a new anti-wrinkle cream, I'm sure my mum is going to very much appreciate that. We We then have another product that I have not used before. This is the Cleanance Cleansing Gel. It is purifying and mattifying for oily, blemish-prone skin. I'm very interested to hear more about this because I've not actually tried this one at all. But a really good travel size, so that's a lovely one to give a bit of a test. Oh, we also have a full size, so that's really nice. We've got the full size and the travel size of the Cleanance Cleansing Gel. Really interesting, because I've never tried a cleanser in this kind of consistency, so maybe I need to give that a go tonight and let you guys know how I get on with it. I'm not gonna lie, I cannot wait to take my makeup off tonight. You know when you just have those days where your makeup feels like it's just sitting on your skin. And then lastly, we have a product that I'm very, very excited about, because I feel like when it comes to SPF, we can all really forget about it this time of year, especially because it's not as sunny, there's no like, you know, brightness that you need to worry about, it's not hot as well, and I feel like as soon as the temperature drops, we maybe forget that SPF is still necessary. But this is the SPF 50 Cleanance Anti-Imperfections Serum Gel. Not entirely sure what the consistency of this is. I'm really looking forward to trying it because I feel like I've been wanting to try a new SPF. Oh yeah, that's really nice. It's just like a little kind of creamy consistency. Got the same kind of smell on the rest of the products. If you've ever used Avene, they have a really, really distinct smell, and that applies very nicely. There's no white cast left there. It doesn't feel thick or heavy. I really, really like the sound of that, so I might give that a test run when I am next out and about and have a busy day, just to see how it kind of lasts on my skin, because I really have been looking for a new SPF to add into my routine. So I'm really looking forward to trying that, because I have been meaning to add a new SPF 50 into my routine. I've been using the L'Oreal SPF like protecting primer, and it's good, it's fine, but I feel like I can probably step it up a notch when it comes to protecting my skin from the sun. Some really, really lovely products to have received from Avene. Thank you so, so much. Some absolute favorites that I'm so excited to have back in my collection, and some really lovely new goodies to try. And on that note, I think it is time to get my makeup off, get into my PJs, and hunker down for the evening. Okay, I'm really sorry about the noise of the fan, the downward lighting. It's not the best setup, but my bathroom is my bathroom, and I thought what might be actually quite nice is to try out the new cleanser together. I feel like it's been a really long time since we did like an updated skincare, so I thought we could try this out. I could use some of the products that were sent this evening, some of my favorites, alongside my current nighttime skincare routine. You guys know I kind of have two skincare routines when it comes to night. To be fair, my second one is basically just another moisturizing, really moisturizing moisturizer, and like a serum. I usually like to use like an oily serum just before I am heading to bed, but I thought we could give the cleanser a try together, because I'm really interested to see what this is going to be like. So I've got my festive robe on. This is what I'm loving wearing in the evenings at the moment, and let's get this makeup off my face. Oh my goodness. Okay, first thoughts, this feels so lovely. It almost just feels like you're applying like a really hydrating face wash. The smell is amazing as well. I love the smell of Avene products. I feel like it's always quite a tester as well if I use them on my eyes and I don't get any stinging. But I have a feeling, because Avene is obviously very targeted at sensitivity, sensitive skin, all of that jazz. Yeah, I'm not getting any stinging on my eyes. I can even open them actually. Oh my goodness. I am loving this. Although this is a look. I mean, would you ever think that I would come barefaced, not even barefaced like this, but just looking like this on the internet? Who would have thought, eh? I love the fact that it's not foaming either, because I don't really get on well with foaming cleansers at all. It just feels so moisturizing, and that is literally coming straight up. I don't feel like I'm having to use a lot of pressure at all. My eye makeup is being removed really nicely. It's not stinging my eyes in the slightest. It is just, can you see that? I know that's really, really gross, but I feel like it's just sweeping off. Oh my word, I may have just found a new favorite cleanser. This is so, so lovely. I am absolutely in love. Okay, this lighting is making me look like a ghost, so let's go in the other room and do the rest of my skincare routine. Well, that's slightly better now, still looking at a very pink face. I don't really know what's going on with my nose, but I am resembling Rudolph at the moment, which I guess is pretty darn fitting. But my goodness, this cleanser. Oh my word, I just adore Avene products. I love how like calming they are on your skin. They're so sensitive. They're very affordable as well actually as a skincare brand, so I would definitely recommend checking that out, especially if you've got sensitive skin like me. I don't think I've ever used a cleanser and fallen as quickly in love with it as I did with this, so I would definitely recommend it. And I haven't put anything on my skin yet, and I often find after I cleanse my skin starts to feel very like hard and dry and it starts to get quite tight. I'm not feeling that at all. I mean, I am about to apply my skincare. Of course I would not skip skincare, but it's really nice not having that like really tight dry feeling. So I thought I would talk through my current skincare routine at the moment with regards to my nighttime skincare. So I'm going to start with the Cowshed eye balm. I'm really enjoying this. I actually got this in the advent calendar. It's really fun getting advent calendars, beauty advent calendars for Christmas, because I feel like there are so many products that you would probably never have tried if it wasn't for the calendar. You never would have been like exposed to, but I found so many new favorite products from both my Cowshed and my Body Shop advent calendar. I'm loving them so much. Then I'm going in with serum. So this is the L'Occitane Immortelle Reset Serum, and I absolutely adore this. It's a really lovely one. At night you just need one pump of this. It's like a really simple, hydrating, but like perfecting serum. I really love how this feels on my skin, and I think accompanied alongside the Avene hydrating serum, I think these are going to go so nicely together. So I'm going to use a pump of this, which I'm so excited to have back in my skincare routine, because it's been such a long time since I applied this, and oh my word, oh, it's just applying it so beautifully. It almost feels like a milk for your skin. Like it literally feels like your skin is getting a really good drink. It's so smoothing and hydrating and refreshing. Oh, that's just so lovely. Usually at the moment I've actually been using the L'Occitane Immortelle Divine Cream. I'm really loving this for the evening, but I might, just because I've missed using this, use the Hydrance Aqua Gel. I normally use this in the morning, but I kind of just want to use it because I've missed it so much. I absolutely love this moisturizer. As I said, really easy packaging, super lightweight. It's more of like a gel-like consistency, but I'll just use this one for now, and then what I'll do is later this evening I'll go back in with the Immortelle L'Occitane one, because as I said, I kind of have two skincare routines. So this is my kind of like, I've clocked off for the evening, I'm going to chill out on the sofa, maybe it's like just before, just after dinner, and I'm just going to let my like skin marinate for the evening. And then just before bed I'll usually do almost like a second step, and I don't find that I normally need to like cleanse and do like a full face wash. I just kind of reapply a few products before bed. So what I'll do is I'll reapply the Immortelle Divine Cream before bed, and I also am using two products at the moment which I'm really enjoying. I apply this one before the moisturizer and then this one afterwards, because I learned recently how much your skin absorbs oil, and actually you're supposed to be applying oils after your moisturizer, not before, because before it can kind of clog up your pores and it's a little bit much on your skin. So I'm using the Advanced Genifique Activating Youth Concentrate from L'Occitane. I'll apply this before the moisturizer, and then after the moisturizer is the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. I'm really loving it, and I feel like my skin is looking a lot better. I've got a little bit of scarring from where I had a bit of a breakout at the start of the month, but other than that it's very smooth, it's very hydrated, and it's feeling so much healthier than it was before, which makes me really happy. I feel like this has been a vlog of newness and a vlog of like resetting, restarting the clock on my hair, my skin, and all of that, and it makes me so happy to have kind of like redefined my skincare routine, reset my hair, and given myself a bit of a new lease of life for Christmas. So I'm gonna go and get cozy on the sofa, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another episode of Vlogmas. Bye.